In February this year, Amul, in its signature doodle, took a jibe at the hike in fuel prices when petrol had touched 100 rupees a litre in some states. And at the bottom of the cartoon, a phrase read, Amul affordable taste. But 10 months on, the inflation has hit the dairy sector too. It has forced most dairy cooperatives to jack up the prices of milk. Cost of 1 litre full cream Amul milk is now 63 rupees. And this is despite the fact that India is the world's largest producer of milk. 23% of the world's milk is produced here. But the domestic demand for milk has also increased from 199 million tons in 2021 to 203.49 million tons in 2022 so far. While India's milk market is growing, why have the milk prices increased recently?
In years where you do not have a great production or you have abnormal weather conditions, and there's a shortage of milk, the price shoots up. This year, however, there are a couple of reasons why prices have shot up. It is definitely because of the increase in the fuel and the fodder prices. And it is also being coupled with the demand that has come back after COVID. So both of these factors have led to a shortage and cost increase, and the milk prices have been increasing.
The profit obtained from selling milk and milk products largely flows back to the dairy farmers. Has the private sector then managed to enter into better contracts with farmers than the cooperatives?
Now, if the cooperatives are increasing the price, it's not because private dairies are increasing the prices. It's just because they are all fighting for a limited milk pool, which is available in the country or in the region where they operate. So I don't think it would be fair to say that the price increase has anything to do with private versus cooperative dairies. Rather than this time, it is a lot to do with inflation.
Cost of milk production increases with the cost of cattle fodder. This year's wholesale price index or WPI-based fodder inflation was at a whopping 25% high. Consequently, this affected dairy marketing companies like Amul and Mother Dairy. However, Amul MD R.S. Sodhi says the inflation of milk and milk products prices in India is lowest in the world.
Milk or milk products inflation in the last 2 years in India is minimum over the world. Or most of the countries where they never had inflation in the milk and milk product line like Europe, USA or other developed countries, their price increase in the milk is around 15 to 30%. India is around 8% per annum. So India's milk inflation is the minimum in the world. Even in India, inflation in the milk prices is minimum in all the food basket.
Reasons for fodder inflation are multifold. Irregular monsoon with high rains in some parts and dry spell in others dealt a damaging blow to fodder crops. Between July to September, 20 lakh got infected with lumpy skin disease and 97,000 died. The spread of this viral infection further compounded milk production costs. Only 1/3 of the entire dairy sector is in the formal sector, and the rest 2/3 is unorganized and open for both cooperatives and the private sector to capture. So where is the Indian dairy sector heading?
So there is an incredible amount of opportunity that the dairy sector has. More and more as health, hygiene, safety is becoming forefront in every mother's and every parent's mind, they are preferring to switch to safer processed milk. We have estimated in CII that approximately we can look at 100,000 crore investment in the coming 10 years in the dairy sector. Over the last few years, we have been noticing a significant uptick in the investment that is going to the dairy sector, both from cooperatives and private dairies. And we are extremely hopeful that this trend should continue.
The key to tap into this large, unorganized sector is supply chain. So it all boils down to one thing: who can keep both consumers and farmers happy?
Competition is welcome, and there is cooperative and private are working in the market, both in procurement side and in market together, because there is enough room for everybody. Only 1/3 of Indian dairy market is organized, and dairy product market is growing at a double-digit volume growth. So there is an opportunity, whether for cooperative or private, for everybody. There is a room. Only thing in Indian dairy market is basically a supply chain efficiency market. So the companies, whether cooperative or private, those who are able to have a very efficient supply chain, wherein they can give good price to the farmers, another side very good product at affordable price to the consumer, they'll be able to succeed or survive.
Sodhi also highlighted that he does not expect the milk prices to come down in 2023.
In the coming commodity price, non-dairy product commodity prices started softening because it has gone 30-40%. But milk price they increase only per annum 8%. So I don't see any softening in the prices because input cost is not reducing. It has increased 20-25%.
However, the inflation in milk and milk products is lower in comparison to the food commodities, and the prices are not expected to come down soon.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.